Hello everyone, I'll be making a video of how to make a Erie, which is part of my UU204 assignment. So at first I need to cut out a single branch from the coconut tree, and after that I'll divide it into smaller pieces. Once you cut out a branch from the coconut tree, you'll have to select the best part of the leaves in which you can make the best fan ever. So as you can see that I'm cutting the middle rakish, and I have to throw away the thicker rakish which is at the bottom of the leaves. The reason why I chose the middle rakish because it's much more thinner, and it's the best way that you can use that to handle it properly while you fan yourself. After cutting out the lower branch, I'll start to cut off the leaves where starting from the end of the middle rakish and above. For me, I'll count out 8 leaves. After counting out 8 leaves, I'll cut out the middle rakish again, and then to the other side of the middle rakish coconut leaves, I'll have to count out 8 leaves again, and then cut out the middle rakish so that they can be equal. And then you need to put them, face them inwards, and then after that you can start off with your weaving. Once you have cut 2 sides equal with 8 leaves together, you need to face them inwards and then put them together and tie. You need to tie them together. You need to tightly tie them so that it doesn't have to lose out while you weave your fan. As you can see, I'm cutting out unwanted things that are growing in the middle of the rakish so that I can have a flat surface while plaiting my fan. As you can see, I'm cutting out single strings from the unused leaves, that I'm not going to use for fan making. I've cut out single strings from there so that I can tie my 2 sides of the fan that I'm about to weave. Tightly tying them together, and then you can start off with your plaiting or weaving of your fan. After tying out those middle rakish together, now I can start off with weaving and plaiting of these Erie or fan. The kind of braiding that I'm doing with this fan is just like you have to braid a normal hair, but it's like braiding hair in a backward style. Once have you done with your braiding of both sides of the middle rakish, now it's time to plait the leaves like you weave mat. As you can see, I'm starting to weave the leaves together like weaving mat, and then when you started to weave, you can see that my fan is starting to be progressed. And then once you braid or you weave the leaves together, you're starting to see the form is starting to form a fan shape. this is a hard thing for us to do, is when you're about to finish off with the weaving, you have to be very cautious while closing up with your weaving. As my weaving is in progress up to the closing of the weaving, now you can see that my weaving has greatly formed a fan shape. Once you come up with the last part of the weaving, now you can, for all the weaves that has been shooting out from the area that you have made, you have to fit it in for all the gaps shown in your fan. Now you have to fit in all the leaves that is not pleated. You need to fit in all those leaves within the gaps that I've mentioned already. Once you're done with the filling in of the gaps, now you need to cut out all the unwanted leaves that is coming out of the fin. Once you have removed all the unwanted leaves from the fan, it's time to sun out the fan, and then it will take about 2 weeks to turn brown. As you can see, that is my final piece of making